Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any company. The information I provide is in no way or manner a professional suggestion to purchase shares in any publicly traded company. I am not licensed to provide financial advice, and this should be considered entertainment. These stock profiles are intended to be trading ideas, a starting point for research. Any individual who chooses to invest in any securities should do so with caution. Investing in securities is speculative and carries a high degree of risk. You may lose some or all the money that is invested. Always research your own investments and consider consulting with a registered investment advisor or a licensed stockbroker before investing. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sal in the building, man. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the chat room tonight. Another good day on the markets, man. Another great day. First and foremost, shout out to my homeboy Billy Ray, $17,000. Man, we'll get into that a little later. What's going on, David? David from Investors Hangout in the building. Shout out to all the people who are Investors Hangout for the real deal in OTCs. One place only, and that's Investors Hangout. Londell Carter. Christy, The Secret Money. Who else is in here? Damian Gomez. Who was in here first? Monkman, Chase 53, Jordan Farr, Bruce Cole. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, man. Let's go ahead and get started with the show. What did I trade today? For me, you guys already know I'm just still going hard on SORL. Today was the first red day in the series. I mean, you got a couple, so-called down days, but today was a real red day in the stock. Was able to benefit off that. But I had a lottery ticket hit today. I had one of my lottery tickets hit. If you guys don't remember, the X train from Los Angeles to Vegas, that's proposed for the stock XTRN OTC play. My number was called today in this stock, and nice gain today. The only thing that pissed me off is I only had $100 on it, so I only had $100 on it, and was able to get out with $700 on the trade. I didn't get the full move. But I was in it. I've been in it since 0001. But nice play. Again, my lottery ticket got called, and was able to get a good gain on that. What's going on, Jorge? Q-Tech. Kenny Dutton, shout out. Jiggity Imports. Charles Walker. Hey, David, I still want to run like a little ad before the show, man. I don't know if you guys have like a little 10 to 30 second thing I can run. I've always wanted to do that. Run a little like ad before or even after my little disclaimer thing. So get with me about that. PGPM. Yeah, a lot of people bringing up PGPM, man. Pilgrim Pete tearing it up. Let me see here. All right. Woo, it looks like you left a lot of people up there today, though. Hold up. Looks like you left a lot of people up there today, PGPM. All right, so you got the Skull and Crossbones now by OTC Markets. I think that's the first time I've seen that, unless I don't remember seeing it before. Here's the chart for PGPM. Again, huge rally. It's been a beautiful May for the stock. Beautiful May for the stock. Let me see what's going on here. Let me go ahead and sign in. Yeah, I haven't signed into Skype yet. Let me sign in here. Sign into my Skype. All right. Not now. All right, so I'm in on Skype. So you guys can call in if you'd like. But PGPM, yeah, here was the move, man. You got a lot of range on this today. Let's look at the 10-minute. All right, so yeah, all right. So you left a lot of people out in the dust early in the morning here at the open. You had the gap up opening. When you see a gap up on an OTC play, it's almost guaranteed to fail. I mean, it's that's the worst thing you probably want to see on an OTC stock is a gap up opening, because the traders now are a lot more sophisticated than you would have seen maybe 5 or 10 years ago. Or I would say I wasn't around 10 years ago in trading this, but I would say 5 years ago. You can get away with a gap up opening and continue running, but at this point, they'll just wait for the stock to come back down in the price they feel comfortable. And that's exactly what happened here. I mean, that's exactly what happened. Shout out to Africa Emporium, trucking to Miami. Be safe on the road, Mr. Hawkins. Shout out to all my truckers. As I said, I love my truckers. Love my truckers watching and enjoying the show. Let me see here. SSOF is a beast, man. SSOF is a beast. I'll give it to him. Hold on. This keeps picking up that S&P real estate thing. Hold on. 60 oil fields. Yeah, that right here is a beast, man. When I saw it move yesterday, I was like, man, just another one day like little piece of shit that nobody will bring up tomorrow. But it followed through today, and I should have seen what's his name on it, because when you start to see some of the familiar names in the OTC realm pushing these things on Twitter, when you start to see some of those familiar names, that'll get used to. And I don't like to put their names out there, but shout out to those guys who killed it today in SSOF. 166%. That's a move, man. That is a move. Matter of fact, let me give you the Sonic. Man, that's a move right there. Yeah, they did that shit. They did that shit. Shout out to the promoter, whoever was behind it, all the early inside guys. Yeah, you're loving it. I know you are. I know you are. What's up, Jay Young? Terry Cherry, what's going on? You said short squeeze? Nah, it's not a short squeeze, man. It's just, it's just demand. That's all. A lot of people talk about shorting, when we talk about these OTCs here, but you got to understand with the 250 rule, there's nothing to short here. Are there people shorting stocks under a penny? I mean, where's the value in that? It's just all demand. That's all that is. It's all demand. And again, I was really frustrated earlier today, and I put out this video talking about shorting makes you hate people. It does. It honestly does. I mean, you hate the fact that, and shout out to Stock God for the, thing about, hey, just accept them for who they are. And you're right. I mean, that's basically what you got to do. But man, you wonder what are people looking at? What are people looking at? What are people looking at with some of these tickers, man? DOLV is another one. DOLV is another one. Finally broke out. Remember yesterday we had somebody mention DOLV in the chat room. It was all about if they're going to break out past that 7 cent mark, and sure enough, it did that today. Nice candlestick there. And obviously looking good, man. Looking good. Breaking through that 7 cent mark with a vengeance. So let's see if we can hold it. 10 cents for DOLV. Are we coming for 10 cents? We'll see. We will see. We also had Bitcoin BITCF move today. BICTF move 18% for BICTF. It's been a great move since the 8th, but my crossovers weren't, I guess, didn't catch it that early enough. But I don't like being too early on it. But it is what it is. Nice move for BICTF from 10 cents to 39 cents in a matter. Actually, no, 15 cents to 39 cents in about two weeks now. 2 weeks now. So not good move. Good move. Good move. Back to these NASDAQs real quick. Actually, I want to go on ETRM. ETRM, it started off really impressive. And shout out to TradingView now adding pre-market to the damn thing. But as you can see here, pre-market, this was the pre-market move around 7:30, 7:15. They dropped the fact that they had acquired a product from a privately owned company. They actually acquired the whole company, which specialized in this gastric vest system for overweight people. So anyway, the market went crazy. You got a lot of people who thought this was going to run. I was looking at it, but when you see again the bigger picture, there's just no way you would think this could really go. And the fact that it actually had ran, what was that, a week ago and just collapsed. Sure enough, it did almost the exact same thing today. So pretty much right out the gate, you had ETRM, struggling for its life. Again, here's the morning move pre-market, and then here it opens, and you had the crossover. Barely could grab enough shares, but grabbed some for the meat of the move. But still got 10% gain, although it opened up almost, I want to say almost like 47 something percent. It was up almost like 50% at one time. Yeah, it never really holds its gains. And but again, I just feel so bad for. But I guess as a trader, you can't feel bad for people, right? I mean, maybe that's just the good side of me, I guess. Because somebody put in a big ass order at 620. You know what I'm saying? And I see it on, and we see it on the time and sales. We see it on the time and sales, the level 2. Some guy comes in, 10,000 shares at 620, and then, 15 minutes later, you're at 565. I mean, I know you got killed, buddy. I know you got killed. But as Stock God had said it, and Billy Ray, that's just, people providing liquidity, Yeah, JB, XTRN. I had mentioned that months and months ago. That was my lottery ticket. My number got called on that one, so that was a nice little gain on a $100 investment at 0002. My number got called on that. I was really excited when I saw that run. I was out of there hella quick. Let me see here. And again, shout out to Billy Ray. Shout out to Billy Ray. Billy Ray, for those of you guys who don't know, he came on the show a couple weeks ago, also known as the Wolf of Wall Street, on Twitter. And this man made $17,000 today. $17,000 today on SORL. I mean, he just basically caught it and just went huge. He just went huge on it this morning. And again, using these moving average crossovers, which is something I think he uses as well, as along with Fibonacci and a couple other things. He just killed it, man. Just absolutely killed it. And made 17 grand on the deal. $17,000. And I was in on this trade, but I'll tell you that, I didn't make no $17,000. I didn't make no $17,000. And it's so crazy because Short Trader gives you so much leverage, you know what I mean? So, 6 to 1 leverage. So I'm at a little bit over 17,000 in the account because I'm moving shit over from E-Trade slowly but surely, as I cash my family out, people who've been trading with me and stuff like that, getting them their checks and going back to just dealing with me and me alone. I'm looking at my account and they're offering you 6 to 1. So, you're just looking at your account and you're like, oh shit, I almost got $100,000 I can put out on the trade. You know what I mean? But that's the surest way to going bankrupt. That's the surest way of getting your whole damn account fucked up is when you think you got a sure thing and that sure thing becomes a regret in minutes. Hell, not even minutes. Sometimes it's seconds. He made that going short. Yeah, Billy Ray predominantly, he's a shorter. If you go through his Trader View account where he goes through his trades and explains, what he was looking at, what he saw, almost 80 to 85% of his trades are going to be shorts. Because there's just high probability for a lot of these companies to, to go down, especially when they're overextended. I long the OTC stuff and short the running NASDAQ NYSE stuff that's overextended. There's just high probability for success. But some of you guys are really good at catching that move in long intraday. And congrats to you. Kenny Dutton, you said you've been holding AWGI. You haven't seen any gains yet. AWGI was a mover a couple of days ago. It went from 0002 to 0006 for a little while. So, I mean, if you can get it at a low price, you're just going to have to be playing the waiting game. I think it was, who was that guy who killed it on there? Ryan Gets It. It was Ryan Gets It, but Ryan Gets It was in the play for like 4 months for that. He was in the play for like 4 months. And I think he had a couple thousand, so it made it worth it when it actually did move. Because I think his gain was like 3,700 or something like that. He told me in an email. So he was in it almost $1,000 in the triples. Yeah, he was in there almost $1,000 in the triples, where it went from like 0002 to 0006. I remember the episode. I think it was like May. Yeah, it was like May 2nd or 3rd. ELED, Excelid Holdings. Not familiar with that. Hold on here. ELED. Even TradingView is looking for it. Like, what the hell is that? Let me see here. Decent volume today actually on it too. Hold on. Let me see on semiconductor. Hold up here. On semiconductor. Let me look for that one more time. ELED. Let me see. All right, so it's moving. ELED. Here's the daily chart. All right, so it's been a mover, but it looks like it's broken. It's broken its 15-day moving average, so it looks like we might be heading lower on that. Let me put the 20 on here. All right, so it's broken. Obviously, if it breaks the 15, then it's broke its 20. So it looks like ELED might be game over for that one here coming soon on ELED. Yeah, if you got some profits in it, I would probably take your money out and move out of that shit right now. What's going on, Artie Buckley? Move out of that shit right now. Let me see here. I'm still waiting for this big return in gold, man. I don't know what's going on with gold. Still waiting for this big return in gold. The gold stocks still aren't moving. The NASDAQ, Dow still chugging along. And again, I just don't know why this market keeps going higher, man. At this point, what's the reason? We hit 240s. We're back 240s. Now we're looking to break out of the recent 240.50 high. You remember the recent high is 240.50. So we could very well break out of 240.50 and establish a new high for the market tomorrow. And, at this point, fuck doesn't matter why. You know what I mean? I just play what I see, But I honestly can't wait for all this shit to come crashing down, man. I say that almost every episode because this shit is just ridiculous at this point. It's just ridiculous at this point. AHPF. Oh yeah, when I'm looking at valuations like McDonald's, you know, McDonald's, as we showed you, up $2.5 billion in the last week. $2.5 billion just in the last week and a half. McDonald's hasn't done anything, different. No new products, no nothing. Just up $2 billion. Yeah, we just got $2 billion. No new real estate. In fact, they're actually closing stores. AHPF. What is that, man? I don't have any AHPF. I'm seeing something out of the euro. REXX. Yeah, here's Apple. Apple with a red day today. REXX. Rex Energy. Very bearish, my man. Very bearish. I ain't seeing nothing on here. No turnarounds anytime soon on this. Yeah, very, very bearish in Rex Energy. It actually looks like you're about to break a low here. What is that, 326? So you're looking at that low. You had some support there. Let's see if you bounce off that again. But if you don't, then you're headed for that, what is that, 272 level. So 326 is your be-all, end-all. Astrid, what are you thinking about your AMLH? Shout out to AMLH finally getting that stop sign removed. I don't know. Your homeboy still blocked me on Twitter. I haven't bothered to log into my other Twitter accounts to see what he's talking about, but I know he's probably submitted some new updates and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. I'm watching it here, AMLH. As I said before, I no doubt believe it's got to hit 0030 for money to come back in. That's critical support level for the stock because it was an area where the stock had ran to 0050, came back and found support at 0030 for the run to a penny. I'm thinking it has to get back to that level for people to trust this stock again. We'll see. WCST. Yeah, Aaron B. Yep. It actually did. 251, you're on the air. What's up?
What's going on, Sam?
Hey, Anthony, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh man, that much. Got a tick I wanted to take a look at, but I wanted to ask you about USR. What was that? USR. USA. USRM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
USRM. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Oh, this is one of those annoying charts on USRM. Let me see here. Now, here's the thing on USRM, because it was struggling for a long time at between 9 and 10. It finally broke out very aggressively yesterday. Today, the market kind of pulls back on some guys who wanted to take some profits here. I don't know, man. They haven't really updated people on that whole Fed approval thing. So, I mean, all the indicators are saying stay in the trade. So, if you're a believer, I mean, why not risk it, right? But
well, I ain't a believer in it because that one there was like a little short term when Astra first mentioned.
Okay.
And I was in, so I broke even. I got out of it.
Oh, okay.
So I took my profits back and I broke even. So that was good. And NAK looked like he want to rebound, but that's going to take a little time now. So I'm still in it and I'm holding it. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere on that. But this one ticker I want you to look at, and you tell me what you think about it, because I saw something, in a way it gapped up, like they did a reverse split. It's BKYI.
BioKey International. Oh, so funny that you mentioned BioKey, man. They're actually the what I say, the company that I was going to introduce today to you guys here. I got their video that they put out for BioKey. So I'm actually going to present that to you guys. BioKey basically is a company that's in the whole security space of using, you know, fingerprints and shit like that, you know, your eyes and all that stuff in order for you to access sensitive information at the workplace.
Yeah.
So a lot of companies have, you know, hired them to go ahead and, you know, implement that biometric security at their companies. And, you know, so far, I guess they got a couple good deals. And, you know, the business is growing. They've got some really interesting products. This really cool USB biometric product they have as well. So things are turning around there. You know, they did this reverse split. Obviously, they got to get more volume coming into the stock, but you know, we're looking at these stocks early, and that's a good thing. So when they do run, we already know what they're about.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, if it had more volume, it'd be more people getting into it. And I was looking at when they did that reverse split, when it gapped up. I said, damn, it jumped from like a couple of cents, like 70 cents, to $1 and something. Like when they did that reverse split, it took about like 30 days because it was like January, February, sometime when it gapped up.
Yeah,
when that happened.
Yeah, I mean, we know when a reverse split happens, you know, you're basically absorbing shares into each other, so less shares to spread, you know, to price out. You're gonna have a higher price per share, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's less dilution. That means less volume required to move the stock, and you know, that's a good thing for traders who aren't already in the stock. Of course, I mean, obviously, if you're already in it, that sucked, but if you're not in it, then you know it puts this company in the crosshairs for, you know, a major move, for, you know, a good pump or something for that to happen and be successful.
Okay. Well, that's what I want. I just wanted to take by you because, like I said, I ran across it today, and I was like, damn. I said, call in the show and then find out XL about it and see what you think about it. So evidently you know of it and about it, so that's cool. So I appreciate it. I probably get off in it then.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot, bro.
All right, sir.
Shout out to Anthony. Thank you for the call. Yeah, I'm gonna show a little video on that a little later. A little later on that. Yeah. They had this little partnership with Microsoft a year ago. I don't know what happened to that, but you know. Yeah, KNSC, Kinetic Energy. Very disappointing, man. You know, some of you guys had said this was really going to rocket up today, you know, and from the morning, I just didn't see it. But here's another, you know, OTC 0001 stock that, you know, got its number called a couple weeks ago, and you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So let's see if KNSC can get back to winning again here. 704, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello?
Hey, Astrid, is that you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You were on the other thing, still talking. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. So, I made some profits today.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited about that. I've been, what is it? What's that ticker? It begins with an XTMN.
XTMM?
Oh, gosh, I keep forgetting.
XTRN?
No, what's the one that ran today?
XTRN.
Does somebody know what I'm talking about? Yes.
Yes, XTRN, which is Las Vegas. Yes, another stock that I was in as well. XTRN Las Vegas by Express. It was actually Las Vegas Railway Express. And this is a company that's proposing a entertainment train from Vegas to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it. I just saw someone had posted, you know, trips, and it was about to run. So I said, okay, you know, I was getting in at a pretty good price that I got in at 000. And because I didn't know what to expect, and of course my work day was pretty hectic, as soon as I was able to take some profit, I mean, I got out at 777. I took them because what I'm learning is it's better to just take something than to lose. And again, I didn't know what to expect with it. I didn't know if it was gonna, crash and burn, because at one point when I looked, it had dropped back to like 333, and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. So I hadn't looked at it for a little bit, and then once I saw that I was up, I took it, and that was it. And I thought initially I had a profit of 150, but I forgot to take into account what it cost me to put in. So I ended up with a $45 profit. Now, it did keep running, and, there's always going to be if only I held. But at this point, I'm just learning, and you've said it plenty of times, little gains are better than none.
Absolutely.
So I did that, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then I don't know what's going on with KNSC. I mean, it's supposed to be a reverse merger, but it moves really, really slowly.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for something to happen with that. I got in that one at 555. So, again, I'm just waiting. But
yeah, this one is all over the place. You got to kind of spread it out and look at it on a daily chart. But intraday, it's just not there yet. So we'll see.
Yeah. So, again, to all those, just say some profits are better than none. Craig G, you've never heard me call in? Anyway, all right, have a good night. I'll be going to bed soon.
All right, take care, Astrid. Thank you so much for the call.
Okay, bye. Yep, bye.
Yeah, Astrid got a good job, so, she got to be up and alert at that job, you know what I'm saying? She got a good job, so she got to get to bed early. But shout out to Astrid making gains on the X train. 404, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi. Hey, man. I appreciate you guys. Well, my fault. I was watching the video. But I just wanted to call in, man, and show you some love as far as your you're so consistent with it, man, with the videos and with the stuff you're putting out there, man. It just made it really easy for me to dive in, wholeheartedly, man, and just dive into the material, because there's so much crap out here. I do small business, brick and mortar stuff.
Okay.
But I've always been scared to get in stocks because it's always seemed like a back room type of deal.
Yeah.
And I just really appreciate guys like you, man, who, you're putting it out there, man. You're putting your stuff out there, and, you're on a consistent basis, man. I've been watching you, like, all week, bro. So, you're changing lives, man. I'm helping people, trying to spread the word and stuff. So it's just really exciting. So I just want to, give you props on that.
Much respect, fam. I really appreciate it, man. And, yeah, spread that word, man. The more heads we can bring to this, the better for the entire community. So, keep doing that. And, again, thanks for watching, man.
Yeah, and another thing, man, real quick, I appreciate your balls on the whole, when the hate come, because you're telling the truth, man. So I appreciate you, for putting your neck out there. And then I see, you still have some Caucasians that, call in, mess with you. It's not like a race thing. It's just a hate thing.
Yeah,
so, man,
of course, man. Look, man, people who know me, they know, I'm not about that, man. It ain't about division. It's just about being honest and focused on the truth, and the truth will set you free. And that's what it is, man. So shout out to all the people who call up and fuck with me. I appreciate that. They know what the truth is.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. All love, bro.
All right, thanks a lot for the call, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they know I ain't about that. I'm not on that black world type stuff, man. I'm just about the truth, man. That's all that is. ROX, Castle Brands, $1.80. Castle Brands, man, they're killing it, man. They're killing. Oh God, when you miss an opportunity, that's just, But again, it's a slow mover, but it's a very consistent mover. I'm loving that space between my crossovers here. And again, shout out to everybody who took advantage of that PDF I put out last night. 100. What was money making moving averages? I think that's what the title it's called. I think it's called Money Making Moving Averages. And I put that yesterday in the Discord room. So if you don't have a very good system in terms of, getting in and out of trades, maybe you need to start using indicators. And that, moving averages have always been really great indicators to use. Let me see here. Yeah, call me back, whoever just called me. I just missed your call. But ROX is killing it, man. Only a penny gain today, but I mean, if you're a swing trader, ain't got time to be, fucking with the charts, during your job. This is the kind of play you look for, man. Look at that, Absolutely, man. This is the kind of play you look for. Let me look here on the daily. Yeah, this is actually the daily chart. Look at that. You had the gap up. It came back down, but got support, and they're loving it. So you might actually have a legitimate business behind this stock. So do some research on it. RMHB, I think you're talking about Rocky Mountain High Brands, right? Yes, you are. Rocky Mountain High Brands, 14%. Nice breakout here on today's move. What was that, from 8 to 9? From 8 to 9. Not nice move, man. Nice move crossing over here on the daily chart. So you must have had a really beautiful day today in Rocky Mountain High Brands. Yeah, here's the daily chart. So not bad. Rocky Mountain High Brands opens up, moves aggressively, maintains. Nice move on Rocky Mountain High Brands. Yeah. Again, it kind of dried up though. That's the only thing I hate about the OTCs is that, if you want to play intraday, man, you just got to make sure the liquidity is there, or it just starts to look like this. I mean, look basically what happened after 12 o'clock. I mean, if you got in here, it was a nightmare to get out. It was a nightmare to get out. GLYC was a short that just didn't transpire today. Stock ended up actually going higher. Here's GLYC. In fact, it's actually moving up right now, isn't it? Yeah, it's moving up right now because we're looking at after hours here. Where's 5 o'clock? So it's 5 o'clock and it looks like we're up after hours. We're up after hours. And to help you guys with that, I could make the after hours extended session a little bit more. See, that's where it is after hours. I don't know if y'all could see that, but this is after hours move right here. And so we're up after hours and it's trending. So we'll see what happens with that. But let me get rid of that shit because that might be annoying after some time. Let me get out of that. Yeah. All right. So anyway, this is the after hours move. Here was the move today. And again, it was a buy. It was a buy. But when you look at the daily chart, you're looking for the crack, and the crack didn't happen. Looking for the crack, but the crack didn't happen. Too late for HMNY? I don't know. It's doing well after hours. Yeah, that's why I just showed it's doing well after hours. So you could have another squeeze in there tomorrow. But, there's so much meat on that bone, man. There's so much meat on that bone. The stock is up 100% since, what was that, the 17th? What day was that? The 18th, excuse me. Yeah, the stock is up over 100%. You had the gap up from 639. The stock is now at 1325. 1325. And these biotechs can go nuts. So you always got to be careful on that. 347, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, Sal, how are you?
Doing good.
I wanted to call in and see if you or some of the viewers can explain to me how they finding these OTCs. It's kind of confusing to me as far as I don't really know what liquidity is, but I know people are making tons of money on these things, and I just don't know how to play them. So I'm really interested in it. I've been watching your show and listening to the success stories of some of you guys, and like I said, I'm really only playing NASDAQ plays, but
Sure.
These OTC things are, you guys are calling them lotto tickets. a lot, but I'm trying to figure out if they're just dumping their money and just leaving it there, or how are they finding it? That's why I'm calling it to figure that out.
All right, appreciate it, man. I'll definitely answer your question off here. Thanks a lot.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, look, when it comes to finding these stocks, you got to do your research. I mean, joining websites like Investors Hangout is a start. You know, that probably is the best thing you can do, is joining a OTC specific forum like Investors Hangout. Then you kind of start to understand the lingo and, you know, what they look for. They follow certain promoters, certain investors, you know, and you'll get familiar with the names that kind of go in and out of people's, you know, radars. Because a lot of these stocks, they just kind of revolve. I mean, they kind of have a season, you know what I mean? You know, stocks that kind of go in and out of favor. You know, one day it's hot, next day it's not. You know, certain sectors that get hot. You know, one day it's marijuana, then it's IT, then it's, you know, something else. RSII, I'm looking at RSII. I've been watching this one. So, I mean, it's just kind of that. You got to get with a good group of people. So sign up to Investors Hangout. Start following people who talk OTCs on Twitter. Sheepwolf, a couple other websites out there, a couple other Twitter guys out there. You know, start doing your digging, OTC markets. You know, start looking at some of these filings, understanding what you're looking at. And yes, that's what the successful traders do. They find these stocks that have ran before, that aren't running, and they dump, you know, a couple $100, you know, no more than you can afford to lose, and they just sit and wait until it pops off. You do have some others who are able to, you know, find maybe one that's moving, that's slightly pulled back, and then they just trade it like they would any other NASDAQ or NYSE play. But I've honestly felt like the best way to trade OTCs is to get them at that sweet spot when they aren't doing anything, but they have ran previously, and just, you know, dumping what you can and then letting them run. It could take a month, it could take a week, it could take a couple of days. You know. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's going on, Winston Sawyer? Dom Will, what's up, man? What do I think about Smart? SMRT. 5-day chart on Smart. So it looks like you had a gap down. Man, this is an ugly looking stock. You know, Steinmart back in the day used to be something. But man, Steinmart, the thing about Steinmart is that it's so funny because I actually had an interview there when I was like 18 or something like that. I think I was like 18, 19. But I was thinking I was a little bit too cool for school at the time for Steinmart. You got to understand, Steinmart's like clientele is like middle-aged, Midwestern American kind of flow. You know, they're not really like a trendy brand. You know what I'm saying? They don't carry trendy brands. So their clientele, you know, it's just different. So look at that, man. That's a great short. Look at that. From 850 to 151. And you know, you got some banks out there, some investment bankers out there, some professional traders out there that are just banking on this short right now. Just banking, bro. Just killing it. You know. My line is going crazy right now. 914, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello, Sal. How are you? This is Evans, Logic Trader. I haven't called in a while. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you, man? You sound like you called me from an airplane phone, man. What's up?
Oh, this is my work phone.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
I'm sorry.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I hear you loud and clear. It just sounds like you're in a plane or something. But yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, I haven't called in a while. I'm in a lab and I have a centrifuge going. Maybe that's why. I'll just turn it off. Yeah, so I haven't called in a while. I wanted to call to talk about options a little bit.
Okay.
Um, I I made a play last week in Shop SHOP,
Okay. What you like about
and
Shopify?
well, Shopify, it's a momentum play, and
Mm-hmm.
I like the price, and I like the way the option moves, and I pretty much made a 213%. I did not sell it yet because I like the way that the chart looked, but I just wanted to call in to tell the option players on the forum that we just have to give it some time. Like instead of doing the 1 month, you try the 2 month play because then there's less time decay.
Absolutely. I've always believed that going longer on options is the way to go. It's so funny because this past weekend I put in a nice little $1,000 trade on I did February 2018 1030 for the SPY because I'm thinking it's coming back down eventually. But yeah, man, I think it's all about giving the option some time and not having to worry about time decay. But here's the thing, though: a lot of investors are attracted to the fact that shorter options are cheaper and offer a little bit more leverage. But I understand what you're saying about time decay. When did you start getting into longer term options, and what brought you to that? Were you losing a lot in the shorter term?
I was losing a lot basically due to time decay because the option the stock itself would go up, but I wouldn't make any money in the option play. So that's why I said, you know what, moving forward, the minimum I'll do is 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's an indicator that I've been using also, and I swear by it. I think it works as well as the RSI.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the CCI.
Yeah.
The CCI. So I mean, I looked it up, and I think, and what's good about that indicator is not only does it tell you when to come into the play, but it also tells you how long you can remain in the play, because a lot of time people don't give the option enough time to do what it has to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called the CCI index. So I wanted to call in to give that tip because it works really well to me. I mean, the good thing about doing an option is that you don't have to be all over the place. If you do one good option and you triple your money or double your money, there's no essence in running here and there. You might as well do that once a week or twice a week and be good.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to call to let the people know that that are listening that it's a very good thing to do a little bit out of the money, because in the money sometimes sounds good, but in reality, if the price is not going in your favor, that's the worst trade that you can do.
There it is, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you, Sal. Take care.
All right. So shout out to him, 914 on the call. Look, options. When options is going great, it's the best thing to play. My problem is that I have yet to run into a trader or a program who can deliver a option strategy that everyone can do consistently. Because a lot of option traders, they'll hit one, they'll hit two, they'll hit three, and then 4 in a row don't work. They'll hit one and 2 in a row don't work. When you trade equities, you understand that the returns aren't going to be as incredible, as maybe the options, but there's a consistent strategy you can use on the equity side, whereas on options, it's just not there. I was for a while trying to get into it, and there's this guy on YouTube by the name of Sang Lucci, and I tried to follow this guy, and I mean, he's just my opinion, the guy's all over the place. He doesn't use indicators or anything like that. The bearer of his philosophy is that I just read level 2. That's his thing. He's like, yeah, I just read level 2, and I'm able to see where the market is going. So I'm staring at level 2. Like, what are you looking at, bro? Like, what again, not really able to explain what to look for on level 2. So that's my thing about option traders. If you ever work with one, you'll notice that they can't really explain their strategy. And it can be a little frustrating. Yeah, he said he had 213% he didn't sell. But I should never listen to Craig G. Craig G. I could have made like 50 grand by now if I had not listened to Craig G and Lloyd, because I had this was back in February. I was looking at 240. I was looking at July 240 SPY when the market was like 221. So, I mean, look, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing if it's making you money. 361, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, why you a bitch? Why you a bitch, though?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you better stop.
Shit, man. These guys are hilarious. 340, you're on the air.
Yeah, how are you today, sir?
Hey, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, I wanted you to check two stocks for me. The first one is PLG.
You said DLG?
P as in Peter. LG.
PLG. Platinum Group Metals. Hey, man, lower my volume in the background. I'm getting a lot of feedback on you.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait 1 second. Yeah, I know it.
All right, there it goes. Appreciate it, man. Platinum Group Metals. All right, looks like it's an Amex-based play. 560,000 shares traded today. I don't know. The chart looks real bearish, man. What are you seeing out of this that makes this a trade right now?
I looked it up a few days ago. It was going up.
Okay.
You know. Yeah. What about CALVF?
CALVF?
Yeah.
Caledonia Mining. Okay, so you like the miners, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so okay, so again, here's another one that, again, it's not going in a positive direction. Again, as a trader, you're always going to, in the end, do what you like best. But I like sticking to,
You don't like that one?
Yeah, where's the 20 at? Let me look at where's the 20 at. Oh, you're below the 20. Obviously, you're below 50. Where's the 200 on this one? Yeah, you're down, crossed below the 200 as well. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either of these right now, man. I mean, look, if you think a turnaround makes sense, then you're going to be holding this for some time, man. But right now, I just don't see the support you're looking for a real turnaround here.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking to I just opened, I've been listening to you for a while. I went and opened my account with TD Arbitrate.
Okay.
I put in some money, but I'm scrutinizing some stocks to, at least to invest in,
Yeah. Looking for a good trade to swing. I mean, you like just the miners, gold and silver?
No, anything. I look at the OTC, but sometimes the stocks, and anything under volume under like 500 is 500,000 something like that. I don't go with those. I'm more going with the Nasdaq or MX.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, absolutely. I understand. You want stocks that move, man, and for your case. Let me see here. STM. No, I'm not feeling that one. I'm looking for something nice that's a NASDAQ play for them. So you guys drop that in the chat room if you got something nice that. Let me see here. There was another one that I liked. Where was that play? Is it IPI? Let me see. Yeah, IPI is one that you need to be watching. Because IPI is I'm looking at IPI, looking to break out here. I've been watching this one for a couple of days. I haven't brought it to people's attention, but IPI is looking to break out. Just learn a little bit more about what the stock is doing. But I love what, is happening right now in the trend. Looking to, get back to that 257 and possibly break out. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, continue to do your research, man, and watch the show and continue to learn, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it, man. And use indicators, man. Use a moving average, support and resistance, so you can be able to determine, stocks that are winning or losing, And the two stocks you pulled up were both losing. But IPI is one that I'm watching, guys. Well, IPI is one that I'm watching. I actually like that chart now that it's back above 208. This 208 was a critical level for that break out of that a couple of days ago. And now looking for that 257. We'll see if it retries that here soon. Oh, yeah, definitely stay away from tops. I mean, all the shippers right now is just garbage. Look at that. Definitely stay away from tops, dries, all that. But we have one shipper that's breaking the rules right now. Which is that one? Isn't like DC? It's DC something, right? There's a shipper out there that's actually running right now. Where the hell is that thing at? There's a shipping stock that's actually running. DSX. DSX, Diana Shipping. Diana Shipping caught my attention today with that 8% move. Let me see here. They had earnings. Okay. But the earnings were horrible. The earnings were horrible. Here's the 200 moving average, bounced off the 200. The earnings, for the most part, were horrible. As you can see here, market is still very bearish. Stock is still very bearish on my indicators here. But we'll see if it builds up off this, but I doubt it. So DSX is actually a short for me. I'm looking at it as a possible short tomorrow because that 8% move was so unwarranted. I thought it was DCIX, but it's DSX, Diana Container Ships. That's another one along with all those shippers. Yeah, it's on your watch list as well. Yeah. But shout out to those investors who were in that stock, man. Shout out to, the people who were in that. Congrats. Yeah. Shout out to them. What else here? Let me see here. Mobile. Another stock that used to be hot, man. Back, when I say back in the day, I'm talking like a month or, a couple months ago. Mobile, you guys remember Mobile, MOBL? Another one that used to be real hot, now at 530. Yeah. Let me see here. This one had a really great end of November, December. Then it pulled back. Now we're looking at MOBL. Putting up some really good trades here lately. Pulled back a little bit today with that doji on today's move, but last couple of weeks, I mean, the whole month of May has been really good for the stock, up from 440s to 530, so you're up almost $1 in MOBL. I'm looking at any after hours news. I haven't seen any company break any news after hours as well either. STKL is another one that's killing it right now. STKL, $9.50 a share, decent 5-cent move today, but again, enjoying an aggressive, powerful May. STKL brought it up yesterday. Today, another gain. Actually, I see this. We talked about this on Thursday of last week too. So, and just from Thursday, we're up almost another $1 from Thursday. Insane move by that. Unknown number, unless it's Sinclair, I'm not picking you up, unknown number. You're not getting through, so you keep calling, you ain't getting through. Jiggity Imports, you said, okay, so my screen was blurry. LOTE, LOTE. was a huge pump back in the day, man. I'm talking 2012-ish. LOTE went from 5 cents. I think it went from like 5 cents to 16 bucks. I talked about this in the past. Here it is right here, 2013 to be exact. If I can bring that move a little closer, but this is a pump, and it went from, it's split a couple times since then, but it was like 30 cents, and it went to a high of about $16 in about a week and a half. It was an insane pump for the time. But we're in 2017 now, and LOTE is looking real ugly, so not a fan of LOTE right now. When the owners come back and they want to do a real pump, there's nobody better. But until then, man, I wouldn't try it. BBRY, is that Burberry or Blackberry? Okay. This is one that I followed really aggressively middle of last year. Look at all of my lines on here. God damn. Followed it really aggressively. Is BlackBerry coming back or what? Because ain't nobody using no fucking BlackBerry phones. So why is BlackBerry running? Somebody tell me. Why is BlackBerry hot right now? Why is BlackBerry hot right now? I mean, look at that chart. That's beautiful. Let me get rid of all these lines here. Remove all those drawing indicators. I ain't following this stock no more. But dude, look at this chart. Look at April and May. Jeez, 772 to 11 bucks. You want to talk about a swing? Look at that. Earnings came out, gapped up higher, moved up to 8s, failed 8s, came back down, found support, that 15 EMA that I love. And then you had another gap up, which was pretty serious too, almost $2. And then ever since then, it's just been hugging it. Bring that 20-day moving average. All right, we're well above it now. Let's bring the VWAP back in here. Obviously, VWAP doesn't work on daily charts. Let's look at hourly. Yeah, VWAP is, it's staying in touch with VWAP. Not bad, man. Not bad. There's software. Okay. BlackBerry's popular again. Who's using BlackBerry again? I've never seen anybody using a BlackBerry phone in years. BlackBerry is good against scammers. Okay. Their software. Yeah, they did have, they had decent software. Well, I don't know, man. I had a real bad, because my first BlackBerry was the BlackBerry Storm. Did anybody use the BlackBerry Storm? That was the worst fucking phone in the world. The BlackBerry Storm, you would just be playing on your phone and it would just reset on you. You'll just be playing and it just reset for no reason. Everything would crash, freeze, slow as hell. Oh, horrible. 515, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, Sal. How you doing?
Doing good. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Mr. Go Fuck Yourself from Fuck Yourself, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm back, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I don't know. This guy's really, I don't know if you're paying for all these numbers you gotta put in, bro. It's just, what a loser, man. What a loser. Yeah. Look, man, the show's going to keep going. I don't know. It's so sad. It's really so sad. 402, you're on the air. What's up?
Yes, what's up, Sal? How you doing?
Hey, doing good.
Good. Was gonna tell you about Nokia. I think it was up like $1. It was $5 like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And it looks like it has a potential. I don't know if you have any news about they coming up with the new phones or.
No, I mean I haven't heard from Nokia in a while, but I remember an article that came out that talked about Nokia and Apple doing something together. If you remember, Nokia also released a remake of an old GSM phone from way back when. They did a little, little cute little remake for that. But I hadn't heard any popular thing from them. I'm looking at the chart here, and yeah, they've been doing really well in May, man. Look at this. Wow.
It was like $1, I think, right?
Yeah,
it was like around $1.
Yeah, they're up almost $1 in May, up 5% alone just today. Nice move.
Yeah. So I was wondering if there is any news about it, or, I mean.
Yeah, I'm seeing
even
here,
their volume is up too.
Yeah, I'm seeing here Nokia and Apple have disclosed that they have settled all their lawsuits, and Apple is going to be paying them some upfront cash in regards to some intellectual property that Apple is using from Nokia. So it looks like some good news there on the Apple Nokia front, but yeah, it's definitely helping Nokia's stock right now. And
we better look for the date when this whole thing gets going to be settled between both of them.
Well, it looks like they settled it. I mean, it looks like they're selling. If you read the recent article that they put out, Nokia and Apple moved from courtroom fees to business partners. They've settled it. Everything is done.
Okay. I didn't see anything official in the Apple website or the Nokia website. That's why I was wondering. But, yeah, man, like your show, and good luck with everything else.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call.
Have a good one. Bye.
All right, you as well. Shout out to Nokia, man, killing it, man. Shout out to Nokia, killing it. Oh, that was the wrong one. They're actually doing really good. Let me do that. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to give them the yodel. They're doing good. They are doing good. 251, you're on the air. What's up?
What's up, Sad? It's Anthony calling, man.
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, the gentleman that called in said he just started, man, was looking for tickers and stuff. I just sent you an email with a list of, matter of fact, I'm going to send you another list of tickers so you can, post them for them, or you can find them in Discord room or whatever. Anybody that's looking for them that's on the show, that watches and listens to the show. Mm-hmm. So I just sent them to you.
All right.
I'm not being going to get around to them and send them to you. So.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, you put a whole lot of tickers. Okay, this reminds me of an email, a post little I had made, and yeah, that's a crap load of tickers, man. I mean, I don't know where I could post all this shit at, man. It's like you damn near took every damn publicly traded OTC stock and sent it to me. But
you know when I first started this shit, Sam, I was listening to the show, writing down tickers, did research on a bunch of other companies, looking up tickers, and this is what I got. And then what I do with these here, I put them in TD Ameritrade scanner, and it tells me everything that's up, the percentage, everything. And I just copy and paste them and put them over there, and like when I go to my phone, I can see everything that's running.
Yeah, and also, Anthony, you get to a point where you've been in the market long enough where you start to actually memorize a lot of these, right? I mean, people will say it and you already know what the ticker is. And that's one thing that a lot of new people don't realize, that after some time, it just imprints in your mind. You know everything about the company, the stock, and stuff like that. So it just kind of takes time for you to really learn, how to, get adept with it.
Yeah. So, just something, if, somebody need to know or can find them, if you got a way of posting them or in the Discord room or Twitter, I don't know, because I'm not that brilliant with a computer, but I can move around it pretty good.
Right.
Yeah. And like I said, I got another list I'm gonna send you too.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Okay. All right. Later.
Yeah, I mean, look, all of these are just again trading ideas. We're not saying. When Anthony puts out these tickers, when we talk about these certain tickers, when people call up, we're not saying go buy them. It's for you to get an idea, do your research, and decide. But at the end of the day, it's for you to learn how to develop your own trading ideas, from stocks that match your criteria, right? And then finding what your criteria is comes from developing your own style. 337, you're on the air. What's up?
Oh, what's up, dude?
Hey, who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Jeff.
Oh, okay. I think it was a troll. think it was a troll. Could have been a troll. I had a feeling it was a troll. DOLV. He said it's pretty interesting. DOLV. 30%. So no research being done, just copy and paste. Yeah, we talked about DOLV earlier in the show. Yeah, it's doing really well. He said Buds was running today. BUDZ Buds. I don't know about this, man. I mean, if look at this chart, dude. Look how ugly this is. Look how ugly that is, man. Cracking the 200, going down. That's fucking horrible. Af Alum, does anyone know if GLYC will go down? That's the $1 million question. That is the $1 million question. Mr. Rayborn, yeah, I'll do a short video. Life 4 TV, think you need a screener? Yeah, man. I'm going to get to a point where I can, hire. It's actually funny you say that because there's like this company out of India where they screen your calls and shit. Let me see here. 337, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, man, you just fucking hung up on me. What kind of shit is that, boy? You trying?
Oh, man. You just got a new number in like 2 seconds. I already knew it was, again, just another number to block. AMFE. Y'all see the white supremacists will go hard, man. That's why you go hard, man. Show keeps going on. AMFE up almost 5%. Uh, 5% move on AMFE. This one is another one that I thought was collapsing. You guys remember we used to have a guy who called up about AMFE almost every day on the run up. He must be out the stock because he doesn't call anymore. But here's that stock coming down to 5 cents a share now. If you guys remember, it looks like it found some support there at that 30-day moving average. AMFE up 5%. Jose, you must be GLYC long. You must be GLYC long. All right. GLYC is the play. Up almost 100% in the last 2 weeks. Motherfucker. Don't you get pissed off when you miss plays, man? But when you get to that point where you just start throwing shit out, that's when you really start to lose money. You know what I mean? When you just start like, oh shit, it's up. I'm throwing some money in it. But when you start being cautious and, looking for plays that fit the criteria, all of these plays you just start missing. You're looking around and, oh shit, you missed a 110% move there. You missed a 30% move there. You made it, But shout out to GLYC's investors, man. Lots of retailers. Yeah, all the retailers are garbage. I've said that in my last video here. Shorters make you hate people. Shorting makes you hate people. That retail for what we know is dead. People don't like going to the mall no more. When we were young, it was cool to, go to the mall on Friday with a couple friends and just walk around, meet random girls from like other schools and shit. Hit the movies or people don't go to the mall no more like that. And if you do go to the mall, I mean, it's just you ready to go as soon as you walk in there. It's like, fuck, man, look at all these fucking people. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. You walking through the store saying, shit, I could get that on eBay for half the price. That's what you do at the mall now. You going through the store and you mentally are saying, I can get that online for cheaper. 641, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey Sal, I have a ticker for you.
All right, what's that?
On the FDR stock, I was wondering if you could go in a little bit deeper into that.
Let me see. What was the ticker to that?
That you're a bitch.
Oh man, y'all see these white supremacists, right? Oh man. Oh man. See, yeah. I knew it. I knew it as well too. Oh man. What they want us to get to is the point where you don't hear from the people. You know what I'm saying? You said, Mr. Rayborn, he said, this shit is crazy. I'm telling you, look, man, look. You got to understand something. We at a very dangerous time in America right now, man. You know what I'm saying? The future is black and brown, you know. And you got a lot of people out here who ain't trying to have you have a piece of that, man. You know. So they trying to put anything in your mind to make you feel, you know, man, it's just, I don't want to go into it, man. That's a Friday thing. That's a Friday thing. Let me chill on that. Oh, man. But I'm telling you, man, just stay hungry with this shit, man. Stay hungry. Stay hungry with this shit, man. Y'all got the foot on, y'all got, you know, that foot on their neck and they scared as fuck, man. That's the only reason they call us, because they're scared, man. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He said, I'm doing something right. Oh, I already know I'm doing something right. I already know I'm doing something right. When you can get those kind of people to call up to try to stop you, oh, you know you're doing something right. Y'all know if I was going live every day twerking and on some cooning type shit, ain't no one of these motherfuckers would be calling me. Y'all know that. But when, you know, we get around and start doing productive things, empowering things, they got to call up and try to interrupt, man. Anyway, let's get back to these tickers, man, because that's exactly what they want to do is to interrupt the knowledge. So let's get back to talking and discussing opportunities for advancement. And let me look at, let me see here. Man, the stock, they must have did a reverse split recently because they were a lot cheaper. Juno Therapeutics, that's $24 play, but I've been seeing a couple articles about them here and there. VVUS, Vivis, Biopharma play. All of a sudden, really close to breaking its 200-day moving average. It's $1.12. Looks like we're going to break that 200 tomorrow on Vivis, and that's going to bring it back to a lot of people's attention. I see a couple news that they've been putting out here and there, but keep Vivis on your radar. Keep Vivis on your radar. It has ran before. It's got some spike ability. A lot of people have forgotten about Vivis. It was a huge runner back in April of last year, along with November, December. So it can make some moves here. It can make some moves here. And as you can see here, we're finally getting a crossover from the 15 to 30, almost having it cross the 200-day moving average. And for a stock, moving across the 200 is such a big deal, man. It's such a big deal for a stock to move across the 200 moving average. Let me see if I can finally play that video that I wanted to talk about from Oscar Velez about the 200-day moving average. Let me see if this will play. All right. Let me see here.
Now, the mighty 200. If there is one moving average, ladies and gentlemen, that has the most power, the most potency, it's this one, the Mighty 200. There is no more prevalent moving average. There is no moving average more watched in financial markets than the 200 period moving average. Remember I taught you how to read the individual bars? Well, there are people who would not know the difference between one of those bars and one of the bars on the corner, all right, that know what the 200 period moving average is. That's how prevalent the 200 period moving average is. So it almost becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it creates phenomenal trading opportunities for astute traders. And here's how we use it. While the 20 period moving average is support when it's rising and resistance when it's declining, the 200 is king when it is flat. Its power is in its flatness. Okay? So we like to see stocks reacting off a flat 200 period moving average.
I hate it when
That's
it goes
when
to
that
this,
moving
this
average
little
is the
PowerPoint
strongest.
thing.
We use it as support. If the stock is above a flat and it comes down to a flat, that 200 period moving average will serve as a concrete floor of support. We use it as resistance if the stock is below the 200 and is rallying up to a flat 200. It will serve as an overhead ceiling. We also use it as a magnet. You know the magnet effect. Stocks can't get too far without snapping back. And there is an opportunity to play the snapback often. Okay, here's an example. Look at how flat our 200 period moving average is. And notice that it was underwater first. The stock was underwater, which means under the 200 at first. It blasts through the overhead 200, and what was the ceiling became the floor.
All right, somebody said they're going to unsub for me entertainment trolls. Let me do you a favor, bro. Let me block you. Just go ahead and block you. Take care. Don't ever come back. Don't ever threaten me with unsub. All right? Don't ever threaten me with that unsub bullshit. You know, I know a lot of you guys go to these other pages where they cater to you and some shit. I'm out here trying to educate. I don't give a fuck about subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm gonna unsubscribe because you're entertaining you're entertaining trolls. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Shit.
Floor. That's a very prevalent concept that works in the market. Think about it, guys. We're on the second floor here. This is the ceiling for us, but the floor for people on the third floor. If I were to crash through the ceiling and then look down, what was the ceiling becomes the floor. Same thing in the markets. The overhead 200 was a ceiling. It crashes through. What was the ceiling now becomes a floor of support. If you want to buy off the 200, which I strongly suggest, once you get a green bar at or near the 200,
oh, you hear that?
There's your buy.
Oh,
there's your explosion.
You hear that?
As we know, stocks can't get too far away without snapping back. There's your snapback right back to the 200, right back to the 200. The 200, when it's flat, will serve as significant support. Here's another example. Notice the strong.
All right, so I didn't want to go through the whole lesson, but that's a little taste of Oliver Velez. He's got some good, decent stuff on there. Let me post you the link to that video. Let me post you the link to that video. It's a really decent video. You can watch. I think it's like 8 or 10 minutes, 10 minutes long. Let me post that video here. Let me see. And I'll post that in the chat room now. It's a little decent little video from Oliver Velez. There it is right there. I'll post that in the Discord room a little later as well, too. So Oliver Velez, another guy, you know, you can listen to. He's got some decent stuff out there, too. Has a chat room as well as his own little program. Most of his investors are a little bit older. Tend to be like a little bit 40s and up. So he's got his little own crew. But puts out some good stuff. All right, so TRBO. Somebody bringing up TRBO. Yeah, you want to talk about depressed. God damn. Let me get rid of that. Shit, man. You can't even use any. Look at this thing, man. What's going on with this? Shit. Look how depressed this stock is, man. Where it literally went from 18 cents a share to a penny in 6 weeks. Damn, man. That's horrible. That's horrible, man. Yeah, that's a terrible stock, man. That's a horrible play. Yeah, trying to get us to lose money and shit, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That thing is horrible. Looks like it's what is it? Turbo Global Partners announces economic development mission in China. So 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago now, they announced yeah, man, that's a horrible stock, man. I wouldn't even look at it. Look how far away those bands are. Yeah, it's garbage, man. That's a horrible play. I don't even have I gotta drop the bomb for that one. That's what that is.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's what that is. Let me see here. What else we got? I'm looking at seeing so many tickers, so many opportunities. But again, the more tickers you have, the more opportunities you have, man. You know, you got a lot of people who focus on one or two tickers and then you're missing so many other moves. Obviously, you know, you don't want to be spread out, but at the same time, you want to go into the morning with a few opportunities that you've discussed. You know, you've gone over and said, okay, this is what I'm going to do when this happens, or this is what I'm going to do when that happens. Shout out to, again, Billy Ray. The guy made like, what, $17,000 today. The guy made $17,000 today on one trade. And one thing I know about Billy Ray is that practically every morning he puts out his watch list, and his watch list includes anywhere between 15 to 25 different individual stocks that he's looked at as a possible opportunities, you know, for him to trade that day. And this isn't something that he just started doing. I mean, he was always doing that, even when he wasn't making any money. So, again, another great guy to have on the show a couple of weeks ago. And I just milked him for everything that I could get out of him while he was on the show. So listen to that episode. Really great episode. Z-Pass. Yeah, Z-Pass was another one. Z-Pass was a stock I was making fun of yesterday. And sure enough, Z-Pass trying to get back to 360. Z-Pass looks like it might get back to 360. This is insane. I mean, Z-Pass is a company that has basically little or no operations. You know, they've padded up their 10K, 10Q, whatever that latest filing was that I took a look at with a private company that they just recently bought. So it makes their balance sheets look a lot better than they really were. But they really don't have any real operations. And, you know, look, I don't know if they're operating a call center. I don't know if they're sending out mailers, you know, because you guys don't know that. But these, you know, OTC call centers still exist out there where they're just calling old people and people who have trading accounts, hey, to buy Z-Pass. You guys know I used to be part of that. In fact, you can watch my video on John Thomas Financial in New York. When I was out there in New York, couldn't get a job. I ended up at John Thomas Financial before that shit got shut down. But yeah, we would use OTC stocks, call up random people and try to get them to buy shares in garbage stocks like Z-Pass. I made a video about that. Lord Yasay, you said that's you at 559. All right, let me go back in here. Let me go back in here because I signed out of my Skype so we can watch that, because it was gonna fuck up my volume over and over again. Let me see here. All right, so call me back for that 559. Call me back. Yeah, I see you called up here. AHFP for the short. 4 cents a share. I don't know, man. Wow, 600% move, 2.8 million shares. Obviously, a really good pump. Let's see if it carries over. It might have a second day. So, if you're looking to short a stock like this, I mean, only 4 cents a share. I don't know, man. I mean, again, the 250 rule. You got to put up $2.50 for every share you want to short. So if you're not working with at least 6 figures, it doesn't really make sense for you to short a 4 cent stock. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't buy enough for it to really make sense for you. 559, you're on the air. What's up?
What's going on, Big Sal? Man, we getting this money, man. Don't let them people go to bothering you, man.
No, not at all, man. We still on it, baby. We still on it. You already know what it is, man.
We get. Hey, man, I started looking at this show a couple of months ago, and like a lot of people that say, I started off on 2 sites. I think I got through like 2 of his videos and ran right into you. So I've been on it ever since, man.
Yes,
you know what I
indeed.
mean? And I appreciate this. This is something that the family need to know because it's
Absolutely.
like, don't nobody know nothing about this, man. And I really appreciate it. Hey, I got one of these tickers, man. What you think about that CYTR? You think it's go?
CYTR.
Like a. Yeah, I've been hoping for like about a week now, but they had announced news. I couldn't find the news, but they announced some kind of event. They supposed to do something that around the 2nd or something like that of June.
Okay, so
and it looked like it's.
Yeah, I mean, the stock tore it up, man, back in, late April, came back down. Now it's trying to reset. So, I mean, if you're looking for an entry, probably the time is now. But, man, just give yourself a short window. I mean, I would be out of here at, where are we at, 452 now. Where are you in on this stock right now?
I got in about 51.
Okay. Yeah, if it what is that, 52? Yeah, man, you got support. What was that, 43? Yeah, man, I would keep a real tight stop loss on this one. I'm saying 43 cent, but let me see here. But it looks like it's trying to do something, man. It's trying to do something, but
it look like it. It looks like it's been battling a little bit. I tried it. I messed up when I jumped in that morning. I messed up. It had dropped down a little bit, and something was telling me to hold off. And I got in, and it went back down some more to like around 40 cents or something like that. And then it started slowly coming back up.
Yeah.
And it's been wiggling. It did all right yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, you're not overbought. You're not oversold. You're sitting just right. It just moved. It's still sitting above the 20-day moving average. I think, I would keep, a very close stop on this because I wouldn't let, at this price, it can drop in value real fast. So you want to keep a close stop on this, but see where it happens and definitely get back to us, man.
Okay, for sure, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the love, man.
All right, for sure.
Yes,
Peace.
indeed. Shout out to 559. Keep an eye on this, man. Keep an eye on this. I mean, I like where he's in on it at 51. Not bad. You had a good run to 55. Just what was that? Just earlier in the day. Actually, it touched 55 today. But I would keep a very close stop on this. Keep a very close stop on this because those can go ugly real quickly. These dirt cheap NASDAQ plays. They'll lose 10, 11 cents on you real fast. Shout out to Mr. JH. He mentioned that, and it's so funny because I used to do that when people, just tell me where you're calling from in the chat room, and then I'll take your call. I guess we'll move to that. We'll go back to that. So before you want to call up, put your area code in the chat room, and then I'll pick up your call. So I'll pick up your call because we can't give these people no shine. Some of y'all are absolutely right on that. But I do like the comedic relief sometimes, though. AZFL, Amazonas Florestal. This was, again, a stock that was doing something a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know, man. Look at that. It looks real ugly still. Still looks real ugly. I mean, the stock was up 20, somebody said 25%. You said it was up 50? It was up 50%, but I mean, all my indicators say stay out of that. All my indicators say stay out of that. I'm going to get an Instagram account. I don't know. I've been fucking staying away from Instagram. I don't know. I just feel like Instagram, it can waste a lot of your time, but at the same time, I want to grow the show. So I'm going to get an Instagram account tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow with the Instagram. You guys follow it. And I'm going to get that all set up and shit and really start promoting. I've been saying that for like a week, but I'm going to do it actually. Signed up for Instagram. No, I got the app, excuse me. I got the app downloaded, so I'm going to sign up for it tonight and do all that. I just feel like Instagram wastes a lot of time, you know. You in there just looking at shit. 515, you're on the air. What's up?
Oh, hey, what's up, Sal?
Okay. That was another troll. I have a feeling that was another troll. Do not pick up Space Mancer call. I'm not sure what you mean by Space Mancer. DCTH. Let's look at DCTH. That's one that I haven't heard in a little bit. DeKalb Systems. Yeah, this was a medical prosthetics company. Man, goddamn, looks like they're going to bankruptcy, bro. Shit. 2 cents a share? I think 2 cents is the lowest I've ever seen. Well, no, I've seen a penny. I've seen a penny on NASDAQ. I've seen a penny on NASDAQ before. You know. But that's another one, man. Look at that shit. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. That's horrible. Damn, look at that chart, man. Look at that. That's just embarrassing. You said don't answer Space Mancer's call? Yeah, let me get Space Mancer out of there. Let me see here. Yep. Take care, Space Mancer. Let me ban this guy. How do I ban him? Okay, he must be out of the chat room. Oh, there he is. Take care. Yeah, I mean, if you come into the chat room and you get recognized by another trader, you out of here. You out of here. CHGG, I think that's Chegg, right? Yep, that is Chegg. Shout out to Chegg, man. Chegg was that shit back in college. Renting textbook. They were real disruptive back then. And college, man, which is a scam in itself because, you know, you're taking $60,000 to get a $30,000 job. But yeah, Chegg, man, was out there, you know, helping people rent textbooks when they couldn't afford it. So you only, you know, a book that was typically $250, $180, whatever it was, you can rent it on Chegg for like $60 or $40 or whatever it was. So I love the business. You know, unfortunately, I don't long this stuff, but I love their business. I love their business. And until, you know, education becomes a right in this country and not a for-profit business, that's the problem with America. And that's why so many Americans fail, is because education in America is a business. Whereas in other countries, you know, whether you're in India or some parts in Africa or other parts of Asia, education, you know, they look at it as a right. And you go to college for $1,000 for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? That's why they come to this country and they have such a big advantage over people who've been living here their whole life. You know, they come here from India, Pakistan, all these countries, and outperform people who've been living here all their life because their countries see education as, you know, a right. You know? Anyway, let me get off my bandstand there. Let me see here. Yeah, love Chegg. Love the business of Chegg. CBLU. Oh, absolutely, man. You know, this country still pumps out people, you know, destined to fail. And it's all intentional. It's all intentional. CBLI, Cleveland Biolabs at 414. up 16%, up 700,000 shares traded today. Nice day for the stock. CBLI, nice move, looking like it's trying to get back up there. Huge 16% move. I'm not sure whether what that move was for, because I don't see any recent news justifying the move. But let me get that 20-day moving average out of there. That's beautiful, man. That's a beautiful looking chart. Although I wouldn't want to be in that $5 to $3 move. God damn. Went from 5 to 3. And the indicators were, looks like they still loved it. CBLI, no debt. Clay Vaughn, you said college is free now in New York? Oh, that's what's up, man. Absolutely. Then that's a good thing, man. And if college is free in New York, then you're going to start seeing a lot more people, coming out of New York State with education that allows them to be productive citizens, But unfortunately, that's a right that should be extended to everybody in this country. Education should be free, period. If we're the richest country in the world and we still got people dropping out of high school, I mean, come on. Let me see here. iFilm. We're actually not the richest country, but I mean, that's a little too deep for people. Yeah, we talked about XTRN, SYN, synthetic biologics, up 16%. Nice move. 3.6 million shares traded today, up 16%. Absolutely, Terry Cherry. I'm 100% with you. But again, it's a business. You take out loans to be enslaved, by the debt. Synthetic biologics, man, another very bearish stock that looks like it's finally trying to turn things around here. Nice move, 16% for the stock here. That's a good move from 40 to 63 in a matter of, what is that, in 2 weeks. Nice move. But again, man, it's scary playing these under $1 biotech plays because, man, I mean, one little article, and it's game over. Yeah, CNXS. This is the Mike Tyson Bitcoin play. This is that Mike Tyson Bitcoin play, up 25%. But look, man, this is another stock that got pumped up. It was a 000 play, got pumped up to a penny, and it did its thing, man. And they sold out. And look at where all the volume is coming in. Look at all these buyers coming in after the run. I mean, they're just, some of these OTC companies, some of these OTC CEOs, they have no shame, man. They have no shame. I mean, they're just eating losses. Dustin Day, you said you're calling from 813? All right, let me get my call screen populated again here. 1 second. Let me get the call screen populated again. So give me a call back, Dustin. If you're calling me from 813, give me a call back. Do I trade Bitcoin? No, man. I feel like I'm late to the party, bro. So I'm waiting for the pullback. We talked about Bitcoin yesterday. I'm late to the party, like so many people right now who have just finally gotten excited about it. I'm late to the party, so I'm waiting for a pullback. So 813, Dustin, call me. Somebody brought HMNY. Yeah, the HMNY was a very unusual play because that was another one that I thought would fall back. HMNY, very bearish stock, gapped up higher today based on their acquisition of a facial recognition technology program and the rights associated with that. So, I mean, huge move for the stock. Look at that volume bar at the bottom there. I mean, look at that volume in comparison to, you know, almost the whole damn near a year in the play. So, I don't know if this is going to carry over into tomorrow's action, but I got it labeled as a short. We'll be seeing. Ah, damn it. Hold on, let me call you back, bro. Oh, I missed your call. Like rang like 2 times. Hold on. 813, you're on the air.
Sweet home Alabama.
Was this guy trying to sing Sweet Home Alabama or something like that? Anyway, I'll block you on that, so take care. You said Bitcoin's tough getting in now, but all the stress they encountered, doubting their investment in it. Okay.
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, man, suck my fucking dick. Suck my big fucking dick. All right. All right. Hold on. There it is. He said, was that? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 3 hooks, you know. HMNY. HMNY. Dude, man, it's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, but hey, man, when you're dealing with the white supremacists, bro, I mean, they put their resources together, man. Y'all think it's a joke out here. These people don't want you to get educated, man. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think it's a game out here, man. You got to understand, every time you go into the market and you make some money, 9 times out of 10, who you think you taking it from? Ain't like somebody who looks like me. So I ain't trying to have you get a piece of that if I'm a white supremacist. Shit. MTBC, medical transcription. What is that? What's the big building corporation? Medical transcription. I don't know what the BLG stands for. I don't think it's building, but 209. This was a stock that a lot of people thought would come down from those highs, but I mean, it's hanging pretty well, man. I mean, look at the my crossovers. Let's see if we can see some weakness. Obviously, I don't see any weakness here on the daily chart. Let's go to an hourly. Let's go to an hourly. Obviously, some weakness from its previous run, but over the last 2 days here in the hourly, you know, it's actually becoming a buy again here. It's actually becoming a buy again. So, MTBC looking all right. Looking all right. Oh, Global Truth. You already know, man. Shit. You already know. You said the real winners are brokers and exchanges. Well, yeah, but Jamie, we got to start somewhere right now. Start right now. We're traders. See, the next generation can be the brokers and the traders. Eventually, if some of y'all in here watching us right now can eventually become a broker, man, more power to you, because we need, you know, a brother or sister in here to end up becoming a broker, but we need to start somewhere. And the fact of the matter is, start as a trader right now. You know, put your son in a position to one day be able to own a brokerage. Put yourself in one, if that's your main, you know, prerogative. But we got to start somewhere. We got to start somewhere. You know. Yeah. Absolutely. One, you know, somebody's child in here, or maybe them, that person themselves can one day become a broker. I'd love if, you know, Billy Ray or Stock God or Africa Emporium, or one day can, you know, put themselves in the position to one day, or hell, even me. You know, I've never thought about that as a goal, but to be a broker, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta, again, you know, there's levels to it, and we're at you know, we're starting off. But obviously, yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, absolutely. Bruce Mason? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I got you, Bruce. I got you, Bruce. Mm-hmm. Said buy land. Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, there are opportunities outside of America, like the guy behind Trader. You know what I'm saying? Or the guy behind U Stock Trade. I mean, there are opportunities where you can go outside of America and be able to get it popping. You know, and be able to get it popping. You know, if I'm a person of color, I'm trying to go the brokerage route. That's the only way I'd go. It's outside of the country. You know, because get the federal rights, but you know, not have to deal with state financing laws, because that's where they get you. Is that state? It's on the state level. The federal level, you know, they're gonna give you the opportunity, but the states is where we get our shit fucked up at, because of these local congressmen and all that. These people who make the laws from these racist ass little towns, you know, that's them fucking our shit up. But again, let's we've discussed so many tickers. I'm about to get you guys out of here today. Let's go back to back here with some tickers before we get out of here. So of course, the stocks to look at tomorrow are the ones that ran today. HMNY, GSOL, which we hadn't even really discussed. GSOL, you know, you guys didn't really discuss it. It's a $17 move, but I mean, the stock was up 50%. So it was actually a $9 stock. It was like $9, $10, and it gapped up higher before that really got popping off. TSC, the Container Store. Here was another one that moved really aggressively. Let me see here. Was that an after hours move? Hold up, this is after hours here. The Container Store. Oh shit, this is after. I think this is after hours. Container Store beats fourth quarter earnings, soars 35%. All right, so put TSC on you guys' radar, man. TSC at right now after hours, we're at 575 right now after hours. It closed at 414 though. So here's where it closed. But right now after hours, we're at $5.75. Yeah, okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Again, we talked about Steinmart, SMRT. We talked about Steinmart. Steinmart had a good day today, but again, I don't like Steinmart as a company. I think this is probably going to be a short. I don't understand how this is going to overwhelm the months and months and months of bearish action in this stock. Could this be a turnaround? I don't know, but as you can see here on the hourly, you know, it's been doing what it can, and it's been a decent swing for the last week and a half, but we'll see how long this can keep going, but I'm not a believer just yet. MBRX, somebody bringing up MBRX. Moleculum Biotech. MBRX up 12%. Nice play on this one. Let's look at the daily chart here. Get a better look at this. All right, still very, very bearish. You know, pharmaceutical play, still very bearish, but nice candlestick for today's move. Crossing that 15 MA, EMA. Let's see if we can hang above there. Let's put the 20-day. Actually, yep, we're above the 20-day moving average. So, where are we at in terms of 200? Oh, shit, far away from that. Far away from that 200. So we'll see what happens with that. But yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great episode. So since I'm watching, you can make that money. Charge for it. Well, charge for what? The show? Yeah, I wouldn't charge for the show, man. I'm trying to get as many traders, to see themselves in in one of us, so they can open accounts. Appreciate it, Don Will. So again, thank you for joining me here. Another great episode tomorrow. You guys know Wednesdays I'm off. I'll be back on Thursday. Shout out to people in the chat room right now who've been with us the whole episode. All the new people. Go ahead and click subscribe on this video right now. Press like on this video right now. All the haters, look, you're not going to stop us, man. You're not going to stop us getting to this money. You're just not. The wealth transfer is happening, and it will be televised. And we're going to be a part of it. Donald Trump just submitted his, his budget to the Congress. This man's cutting Social Security. This man is cutting welfare benefits. This man is cutting all these things that help people. And guess where all these people are going to go to make some quick cash? The market. Not all of them, but a lot of them will. They'll start pulling out their 401ks. They'll start pulling out, trust funds or whatever. They'll start pulling it out. And that's why I'm telling you guys, you got to be prepared. Yes, indeed. Oh, absolutely. I love it. Destroy the country. I'm all with it. Destroy it all. I'm all with it. We ain't got nothing to lose. We got everything to gain. Destroy it all. I don't care. Make all these middle class folks broke as fuck. We good. Yes, indeed. Bring it all down. I'm with it. All right. Yes, indeed, man. Press that like button. Now, I know some of y'all watch my show, and then after my show, y'all go watch some coon like Tommy Sotomayor or some shit. But keep looking at charts. Keep studying. That's what it takes, man. Lord, you just said you did a radio show about this. Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. All right, Cool Cat Beats, Cali Girl, Lord, you say, 1G White, Jim Denson, Need a Life Soon, Dom Will. Yeah, that crispy ass. I thought I was dark skinned. I mean, I'm dark skinned, but damn, I seen that dude in person. That brother is like darker than Tyrese. Like, if you ever see his show, he uses a lot of lighting. That brother is black as fuck. I thought that brother was from Africa. He's so dark. Javier Whitner, Ad De Leon, Parker Mills, Damian Gomez, Life for ATV, Mag 3690, Jay West, Cool Heem, appreciate it, man. Jamie Gal, Wesley Snipes, Relative 9696. And again, I'm not hating on the black shit. I love my blackness. I mean, I'm not trying to, man, you talking about melanin. No, we love that. We love that. Come on. African Emporium. Shout out to African Emporium putting out all those tickers. Y'all better copy that. My man be killing it. Izzy Jules. Yes, indeed. Let me post a link to the Discord room. Shout out to the Discord room. I know some guys are going to probably do something late. I don't know who's going to be leading that. Shout out to the Discord room. Let me get the link for you guys here. Here's the link to the Discord room. And I will see you guys back here on Thursday. Man, this week is going by pretty fast. See you guys on Thursday. Love you. Take care, everyone. He said, fuck Tommy, he hate black. Yeah, that nigga's got a problem. We're going to talk about Tommy Sotomayor on Friday. That's why I brought his name up. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about coons, man. YouTube coons. Just cooning in general and why people find cooning so profitable. Because for some black people, it is profitable. We want to talk about why. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Same time, same place.